And we're... Oh, you're going to make coughs and sounds? Get it out.
Yeah.
Back.
No, it's starting.
The Dad Collective, that's the show. With two young dads to let you know the ups and downs, the highs and lows. The Dad Collective podcast, here we go. Here we go.
And we're back.
we both put on the winter gear.
It's October weather, man. It's
It
chilly
is.
today.
In Canada.
In Canada, it's a little chilly, eh?
Hey,
Really chilly. You said I look like a Canadian farmer or something.
you look Canadian.
I definitely do. I'm just feeling cozy today, man. I'm just getting cozy, feeling good in October. I kind of like when the weather's a little bit crisp in October because it's like kind of fall season. It's like trick-or-treating, Halloween. It's like a little chilly. I like sweater weather.
You got so crisp that you forgot to introduce yourself.
I'm Daniel,
I'm Paul,
and this is another episode of...
the Dad Collective podcast.
Yes, it is. And we like to be chilly. You don't like sweater weather?
No, I do. October is my favorite month, but I would say I'm used to watching a different horror movie every night.
Have you been doing that?
It's been hard.
I told you it would. I remember, honest to God, you don't remember this probably, but last year around this time when we started,
Yeah.
I'm watching a horror movie. Like we finished the podcast filming, let's say like 10:30, 11 at
Yep.
night. You're like, I'm going to watch a movie now, a horror movie now, whatever. I'm like, enjoy it now. This time next year, I remember this time next year, you won't be doing it. And
You were right.
Here we are.
But it's not because of Asher. It's because
You're too scared now.
No, it's because Jess is too tired, so I don't want to keep her up by watching these movies in bed.
Oh, why wouldn't you just watch it in like your family room?
Because we go to bed together.
Yeah, but go to bed separately.
No, I like going to bed with
Start
her.
sleeping in separate beds and
Yeah.
stop talking to each other.
Separate houses
Just
and-
different houses. And
Yeah, different provinces and
different
countries, and
worlds.
continents.
So yeah, but I like October. I like feeling cozy. I'm going away this month, like randomly last minute.
What?
I'm going to Vegas.
Oh yeah, you invited me.
Yeah, I told you to come by.
I said no.
That wasn't nice.
When are you going?
End of October.
Still
like,
can't go.
when can't you go?
Have to wash my hair.
When can't you go?
October 1st to the 31st.
We're going on November 1st.
Can't do that either.
I'm
Groundhog
going
Day.
October 24th to the
That's
27th.
literally next weekend.
It's in 2 weeks.
Why are you going to Vegas?
I'm working. I'm DJing an event.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's fun.
So I'm looking forward to not
Like
even
a
so
club
much.
event?
No, a private event.
Oh, so you're not going on at like 3 a.m?
I'll be done by 11:15.
Yeah.
In
Remember when we
bed.
went to Vegas for your bachelor party?
I do remember that, but
Yeah.
it's gonna be a very different trip. I'm going by myself. I'm not going with anyone.
I like traveling solo though.
So do I. So I'm so like, what are the things I'm looking forward to? Like, back pre-kid, pre-marriage. It's like, yeah, I'm looking forward to like the partying or the drinking or the excuse me or whatever else. Now it's like
Room
I can't
service.
wait to see what my room is. I wanted to see what the
Are
room
you gonna
service is.
preemptively order snacks to your room
I don't do that.
on the Uber ride there?
I don't do
You
that.
should. You should try it.
Snacks are so readily available everywhere. I can always get snacks if I need to.
So you think that until you're in the situation, you're like, I wish I had snacks.
I also don't snack that much.
Really? I don't snack a lot either. I order a lot of things and I have like one bite of everything.
Yeah. No, I don't know. It's funny because I used to snack a lot.
Yeah.
I don't as much because I know that in my house, if there's snacks available, my kids will find them
And then-
they will eat them.
Yeah.
And so I just don't buy snacks for my house because they get consumed so quick. It's so funny. Like when we renovated our kitchen,
Yep.
me and Jamie are putting stuff away and we're like, let's make this the pantry over here and put the snacks up here because
they can't reach 'em?
They can't reach. And here is a picture of Atlas finding his way around that little kind of obstacle.
I'll pretend like I can see it, but that's going to be in post.
Yeah, for those who can't see it or are listening, it's Atlas. He was standing on top of, he climbed up onto the counter and he opened the door and he's just like reaching up while standing on the counter in the cabinet.
Are you excited to do some shopping in Vegas?
Nope.
Oh, because you don't need to. Because if you want to buy some new clothes,
Yeah.
you can pick up one of those T-shirts that we got going on.
Wear it with a jacket, wear it with a sweater, perfect for weather sweater.
Weather sweater.
Weather sweater.
It is perfect because it's legendary dads. We're two legendary dads. It's the official drop one of the Dad Collective merch. Link is going to be below where you can go and purchase it.
Yep.
And you know what? It helps out the podcast.
Helps the podcast
It
and it's
does.
limited edition. So like if we take off and you were here from the beginning,
Yep.
you might have like a piece of history, relic, something that's just like I was there first.
And I'll tell you, like, we saw Fall Out Boy do that situation.
Exactly.
I have one of the first Fall Out Boy shirts ever made.
There you go.
Probably doesn't fit me anymore.
No, it definitely doesn't.
Definitely doesn't. Probably didn't fit me at the time.
No, no, no.
But
it was
I have
cool
that.
back then.
And we could say, like, we knew those guys before they were cool.
Yeah, and you have a shirt to
Prove it. So
commemorate
you
that.
guys could do the same with the link below. Click it, buy a shirt, buy a hoodie, buy them in every color.
buy them both. Buy
Should.
all of them.
Buy all of them. Now, do it.
Buy one for your
Now.
dad. When's Father's Day? Buy it for your dad for Father's Day.
Yeah, preemptively. So I'm a last minute guy.
Yeah.
You don't need to be last minute.
Buy it, fold it, tuck it away. Know that don't forget that it's there.
It was almost a song. Buy it, fold it, tuck it away.
Shit. It could be like the new Cha-Cha slide.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, okay, I'm
So
excited to go to
Vegas.
Vegas and get really honestly get sleep. Like
Where
just
you
enjoy.
staying? Have you booked it?
I have booked it. I'm staying at Resorts World.
I don't know where that is.
So Resorts World is the newest hotel at the end of the strip. I'm guessing. I don't even care where it
So you'll
is.
be
Doesn't
close to
matter.
In-N-Out Burger.
And apparently it's amazing. Like apparently it's really really nice. Apparently I'm on TV, and apparently
That's
I've
yeah.
never done this before.
How long are you there for? Are
I'm there for 3 nights.
you gonna go see a show?
No, probably not. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm honestly looking forward to lying in my bed uninterrupted, day or night, and eating and nothing. That's what I'm looking forward to.
You're gonna get bed sores.
Yeah, it's fine. But
You're okay with that?
they'll be well deserved bed
You're gonna take
sores.
a bath? You're not a bath guy.
Ugh, I don't like
I love baths.
marinating in my own juices.
I love. Yeah, because you shower
You
once a week.
you
That's
see
what
what-
happens when you shower once a week.
No, I've been better.
That's good.
No, little amoebas floating around. I don't know
my
what's
God.
microscopic. I don't like that. I don't like that. Having said that, I like a hot tub.
That's just.
No, because
That's even worse. That's other people's stuff.
Yes, fine. Let's take that part out of it. The water's so hot, everything's dying.
That's a myth.
No, it's true.
That's Bill Nye.
You ever heard of science?
I have. Bill
yeah,
Nye.
it's science.
Okay.
It's science. But you know what I hate?
What do you hate?
Sometimes my kids.
That's good.
Like no, okay.
Who do you hate
so
the
we
most?
spend a lot of time. We spend a lot of time on this podcast talking about all the great things about having kids. And
Yeah.
obviously there's a lot of obvious things that people don't like about having kids. And I thought this would be a good opportunity for us to dive in, jump in, get some shit off our chest in the safety nest. I thought we were in the nest. It was and talk about some stuff that's not so great about having kids. And I
feel-
also have some other funny things I
I
wrote.
feel like your list is going to be much longer than mine. just
I've been with my
because
kids longer than you.
You have a different hate. You probably hate 2 out of the 3 kids this week.
No, it's not about hating the kids. It's just hating the idea,
The idea of the kids.
The idea of the
I
kids.
hate the essence of them.
Hating
I
their
hate-
their souls and their
That's
energy.
good, that's good.
No, it's things about more about dad. Hate's a strong word, but it's gonna be great for the
Listen.
hook for
Yes.
the podcast. But it's about the downsides of fatherhood that are just like fuck, like pre-dad versus post-dad, and
Like
I'm sure
it's-
you can express some of those.
Without not being able to watch a different horror movie every night.
Exactly, that's a perfect example.
Yeah.
Having the things that you want to do ripped that they brought you joy and love
Yes.
and happiness ripped from your cold dead hands.
And now I just listen to like chants to go to sleep.
yeah,
Like
and
weird sleep frequencies. Before it used to be murderous screams.
it's
and
so
now it's
and now it's like
like
go to sleep, you happy boy.
no, it's not even that. We listen to like frequencies.
Well, it's
And
funny
Asher
because
listens to frequencies.
they like that stuff. Although there's
I
like,
like that stuff.
Alice comes home from school sometimes and goes to our Google and goes, "Hey Google, put on white noise." And he just wants to fucking listen to white noise.
And then it's just freaking Eminem.
Yeah. No, it's like poltergeist. Like he hears like ghosts in the noise.
I just watched a movie. Was it Yeah, she got
Halloween?
murdered. One of the main girls in the Poltergeist movie. She got
The poltergeist herself.
It's like a true crime thing where she got murdered by like her dad or
poltergeist?
someone. No, but it's crazy. I just watched a true crime thing and they brought her up
Really?
in it because
That's-
it was like a famous true crime thing.
Hmm.
And I guess I don't have as much time to watch that stuff anymore. I think it all comes down because I used to just watch a lot of TV.
Is that what you hate then? Like just like the
It's-
lack of like, well, because I know I hate that. Like I can't. I don't remember the last time I watched something for myself on our main family room TV. Like I consume my own content on my.
You just watch on your iPad all the time.
But I would sit in my den like after work or whatever.
Yeah.
Put something on. Now I don't like my TV's constantly consumed with, like Bluey and crazy shit.
I would say like the ease of travel, not just traveling to a different destination, but
anywhere down the street.
Just go in. It is like a little bit of a production. It's a lot of a production.
Wait till winter. It's even worse.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Because there's gloves, there's hats, there's toques,
It's like
there's
that Robert
boots,
Munch
there's
book.
so much stuff. Yeah, it's insane.
And then they always just have to pee.
At the worst
Well,
time.
Asher doesn't have to tell. He doesn't tell me.
He
needs
just
to pee.
pees.
He just pees on me.
Yeah, no, Atlas will tell me, like, we got him into bed. He's wearing his, like, overnight diaper because he wears a diaper when he sleeps still.
Yeah.
We're comfortable. We're in bed. We're under the covers. We're lying there. I put my head on the pillow. I have to pee. We get up. The diaper comes off. We go to the bathroom. Like, I think he just does
But
it
he
really
doesn't-
just to extend the time of him going to sleep.
He
is
doesn't
really what
fight
does.
you. Like getting Asher ready for bed now is a 2-person job. Like I have to hold him up.
It's because he outweighs you both.
Yeah, well, that's true. And he's just like 6 feet tall already.
Yeah.
But no, it's like I have to hold him up and Jess has to like struggle with the diaper. If like in the morning when it's just me, I go to change his diaper. He's just like crawling. One leg goes in, one leg goes out.
Yeah.
And he's fast. Now he knows how to freaking Tokyo drift.
But are you still doing pull-up stuff? So
Yeah.
yeah, so it's easier.
It's sure, but now he drifts. It's really funny because he knows he'll like spin around on his
shimmies.
stomach. No, he does full.
He's like the
spin arounds.
Australian breakdancing girl. Like he's just
Basically, it's actually inspirational of how fast that kid moves.
that's good.
But it's everything's a production. Everything.
Yeah.
I can't just like leave.
I hate spills.
Spills.
So many spills in my house, and I foresee them,
feel
and
like
sometimes
you-
I don't act quick enough. Like I see it happening in slow motion. Like when we just finished our kitchen, like we had a chocolate milk or something on the table, and the
You
way
just
that
knew
the
it was gonna
table,
get knocked
I knew it was
over?
getting knocked over on our new floor underneath. Like it goes into the little crevices, like in between, like the feet, the legs of the table and the whatever. And once it's in there, it's there for good. And so it's just like we're doing our best to stop spills, but there's so many spills.
Everything.
So many spills.
I spilled a can of Coke yesterday in my office.
That's bad because that's sugar that gets sticky. You got to get to that right away.
I did. I just didn't even care. That's the thing. I just don't. Nothing phases
Martha,
me
come in
anymore.
here, clean my Coca-Cola.
Nothing phases me about that stuff anymore. But yeah, there's a lot. It's just like the ease of life.
Doing things at your own schedule.
Yeah, that's true.
the ease of life.
Well,
It's
even
like,
yesterday, for tomorrow, Jess is like, she's going to the gym for 7. She's like, we got to make sure Asher's up at 7:30 because if he's not up at 7:30, he's not taking his morning nap,
yeah,
and then everything gets
morning nap.
shift, and it's just
Tokyo drifts it right off the
Yeah.
day. It's horrible. Yeah,
Just like-
I
lazy Sundays in bed.
and there's no lazy any days.
There's
in
no-
bed.
yeah, that's what I'm
that's why
noticing.
Vegas is so exciting for me because it could be fucking I don't know, Flint, Michigan. The fact that I get my own bed and I'm moving at my own schedule is such
Well, I guess
an amazing feeling.
every time that you've been traveling recently has been with Schreiber. There he is again,
Yeah.
and you guys share a room, which is insane to me because you're 40-year-old men.
So what?
Yeah, just get your own room. Then you wouldn't.
What do we have to hide?
It's not.
I
hiding,
wouldn't be
it's
able to.
just
I wouldn't be able to kiss him in the middle of the night if we were in separate rooms.
But it's what was I gonna say?
You got distracted by the kissing.
I did. No, I was gonna say that it's frick.
Own rooms.
Yeah. So for me, I'm still in the phase where like I don't like being away from them. So
Yeah.
I like don't sleep well. And when I was in Vancouver, the whole time change fucked me up.
Yeah, you haven't been
So,
with
like-
you haven't been with him long enough for him for like the weight of that freedom feeling gone
I
because
just don't-
it gets consistent.
I'm saying it right now. I don't think I'll get there. I like being with my little buddy.
Trust me when I say this. You are going to relish in alone time at some point while he's a kid because you need it, right? Going to even just going to the bathroom. Like Jamie
So
was
right
in the,
now I go to the bathroom.
Jamie was in the
once
washroom like the other day for like 2.5 hours.
Why?
Like some crazy thing like that. And I'm like, what were you doing in there? Like, it's just resting.
She sat in the bathroom for 2.5 hours.
She was like watching videos.
That's an
No,
exaggeration.
she didn't sit. She did everything. She like washed up. She showered.
2.5
She-
hours.
Yeah, this whole thing was like
You
2.5
could
hours.
drive to Buffalo in that time.
I thought she left me. I
You
thought
thought
she was
she
in
went to
Buffalo,
Buffalo?
out the window
At Trader Joe's?
I'm like, where's my fucking everything
Where's our liquid death
seasoning,
cases?
bitch? No, but it was it's nice. You know what I hate the most? I think actually, out of like the idea of expanding your family, you'll never get there because you say you're gonna have one kid. but the
I
amount
say.
you say
Yeah,
you will, the
yeah.
amount of laundry
Oh yeah, no, we have
is
a lot of land. laundry.
You do now, but it's
Yeah.
still so small. I know he's big, but it's like small little things, quick, whatever. But as they get bigger, like I'm folding laundry yesterday, and I'm folding sweatshirts, and Joey wears like shirt. The style is like big baggy hood, like sweatshirts now.
Yeah.
So she's wearing, and I'm going through these, and I'm like, is this Joey's? Is this Jamie's? Is this Sunny's? And there's just three
all look the same.
full human bodies besides us wearing clothes, consuming clothes, getting clothes dirty, and it's just like a nonstop cycle of clean wash. And some people say to me like, you know, just get a housekeeper, someone who do, but like I can't, again, going back to the last podcast, if I can do it myself, I can't justify having someone else do it. And so I don't go down that route.
I thought you guys
live
do
in
have a cleaning.
we have a
person.
cleaning lady who cleans, but she doesn't
Doesn't do
like
laundry?
She does some laundry, but like there's
Bedding.
5 people in our family, and there's one day that she's there, and there's a clothes from a week, and then bedding and cleaning the house and all these different things. Like there's no way she can do it.
Well, it's timing.
all great.
You put a load in, you go do some cleaning, you take a load out, you switch it over, you go do more cleaning. It's a science.
Oh, so I should
It's a
tell her.
science. You should tell her how to do
I'll
her
have
job.
you give her a little motivational speech.
I should. I'll
This
film a
is
YouTube
what
video.
you need to do. Like Tony Robbins.
I'm very efficient when it comes to that stuff. I used to like doing laundry.
yeah, I
Who
hate
does?
it.
You do the laundry? You're the laundry guy?
We both do it.
Who's the dirtiest kid?
Well, it's
Who
still
just can't be
it's-
kid?
It's still Atlas because he's still like young. So like,
Did you get
he'll-
offended when I said that he was smelly? On the
When?
last
On the last-
2 episodes ago?
I got
I said he
over it.
looks like he smelly kid.
He's so not so sweet. His breath is so sweet.
Yeah, it's so with our when we do clips, we use an AI program to do some of our clips, and one of the titles was my baby's sweet breath.
Oh, really?
And I was just like, this is like
You're
this
not
is going to get us
posting that?
canceled. No, I'm like, this is people are going to hear it out of context, and we're done.
Atlas is by far the mess. He's like he'll drink like a yogurt drink or whatever, like anything like whatever like that, yogurt pouch or something, and he'll just like eat it. And he has a napkin next to him, and instead of like touching the napkin, wiping his face, he just goes like this nonstop. Like just wipes his face with his shirt.
Yeah.
And you know, like
It's a
anytime
good
you get
one.
like
It's gonna
yogurt
be
or toothpaste on your shirt, it's just like ruins your
on.
shirt. So we stopped getting him dressed in the morning.
Oh, I thought you were
before-
going to say he only wears tank tops.
Yeah, now he's sleeveless.
Yeah.
No, we stopped getting him dressed in the morning before breakfast.
Yeah, you
because-
mentioned that a long
Yeah,
time
you
ago.
have to. You got to do that. You got to plan those things out.
Asher
but there's
is
some
just
dirty stuff.
It amazes me how little he gets in his mouth. It's actually amazing.
Yeah,
And like he's in like a flicking stage. So
especially
like
because he's so big. Like he's got to get something in his mouth.
he tried shrimp for the first time last night, and
Atlas loves shrimp. Does he like it?
Yeah, he liked it because we're slowly introducing like all foods, even though he's been eating normal foods for like 4 months.
T-bones since
Yeah.
he was 2 months.
And like now he just like takes things and just like flicks it. And then this morning he like woke up and I guess one of his sleeves was down. He literally for like 5 minutes he's just like flicking his sleeve.
Take the wins. He's
Just-
entertained.
I
He's
know, it's
distracted.
hilarious.
Just let him do
Now
it.
he looks like a spider monkey. He looks like he's like crawling along the posts of his crib. He's just like he's Mission Impossible. He is Tom Cruise,
It's funny.
but taller.
That's
He's taller than Tom Cruise actually right now.
Yeah, I mean everyone's
Yeah.
taller than the Rock'em Sock'em robots are taller than
Yeah,
Tom Cruise.
basically.
Atlas did the same thing. He pulled his sleeve in the other day, one arm in his sweatshirt. I'm like, do it to your other arm. So he pulls it in. I take it. I tie it in a knot.
Yeah.
And then he just like couldn't figure out how to get out. He just had
I
his
thought he
hands
was gonna do
tied.
like the arm thing.
Oh,
Remember when we were kids?
that was the best.
Yeah.
I love that.
Or like
that
when because
magic
you used to like
trick.
flip open their eyelids. That was fucking weird.
I hated those kids.
Ooh, I never did that.
No.
I always have like the double jointed thumb, so I would go like that. So
Yeah, I can. I have a double jointed thumb too, but I don't know if I
yours doesn't
actually.
go as straight as like. Does yours go as that down?
I
Oh,
don't know. Not
look
anymore.
how
My
that's
bones are
straight.
brittle.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
my thumbs are weird.
You got weird
I like bend
thumbs.
them
Do
more.
you have toe thumbs?
Toe thumbs.
I'm wondering.
I got normal
No,
thumbs.
those are normal
I had
thumbs.
some normal thumbs over here.
I hate toe thumbers. So all these gross things
Yeah.
and it's mostly the gross things, like even just like wiping other people's noses, wiping other people's asses. Like
so
it's just so
speaking
much
of wiping
grossness.
people's asses,
Yeah.
Jess and I were talking, and I said I would bring it up. When do you start potty training? When do I
So-
start potty training him?
I think you can start. I'm trying to remember. Usually, like you start around like 2.
Oh, so
and
we
a
got some
half.
time.
Yeah, 2, 2.5, 3. Atlas, we started a little bit later, but it's funny. He got fed up with us not third kid. Like we were like, whatever. He'll be potty trained when he's potty trained. He was fed up with us not teaching him that
Yeah.
he just said, I'm going to do it myself. And he just literally potty trained himself. We never taught him. We never showed him. He just started using the toilet.
Well, he
because
had to see what was going on. Like,
he sees from his sisters, from me, from whoever. I'm just saying, we didn't take, when you potty train a kid, you're like taking them to the toilet even when they don't have to go. You're putting them down. You're watching videos. You're putting them on special seats. He didn't do any of that. He just started doing it. And it's because we waited a little bit longer because we were going away and we didn't want to start before because we thought that would ruin it. So we held off. I think I told this before. And people sometimes are nervous. Like, if I don't start early, they won't learn. But obviously they always learn. And they think it takes longer later, but it didn't. He was our latest kid.
So when did he start?
He started like he started like around just after 3 years old.
How old is he now?
He's still 3.
So he started while on this. We had this podcast going.
Yeah.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah. He started this March, like 2024, when we got back from Florida, and literally by like the first week of April, he was just doing it on his own. And again, we weren't even trying to teach him. We just came back. He would not put on a diaper and he would go to the bathroom. He had like 2 accidents total in his potty training. So I guess everyone's different.
Yeah, there's like horses and
you don't need that shit.
And just have their kid
Such
like
a
walking
waste.
around naked.
Waste.
Is it?
Such a waste.
Yeah, naked kids walking around. It's just
Everybody learns to go to the bathroom, right? At the end of the day, we didn't have books, movies, TV shows about how to do it. You're going to learn.
Yeah.
So
I was talking to like a parent to be, and she was all like worried and stuff. I was like, dude, like people had babies in woods.
yeah,
And like didn't have Miss Rachel or Bluey.
in
You're
like
gonna
the
be
middle of like a
fine.
real pandemic of
Yeah.
like the Black Plague, like,
Yeah.
and people survived. And I mean,
Well,
a lot of people died.
Life expectancy was like 6.
Yeah, so like that was
Like
a win
literally when
back
you're
then.
like 8 years old, you're married and have 4 kids.
Smoking cigarettes
Yeah,
and like
but different
all that
times.
stuff.
But
Different
That's the
times.
thing. Like we have so many.
too
like,
many resources sometimes.
Too many resources.
You don't even need another podcast to tell you how to be a dad. Just go be a dad.
Yeah, stop being a.
Don't watch this.
Just go dad.
Please just watch this.
Yeah, and buy our merch.
So lots of gross things. So I compiled the list, as you know I like to do.
You're a list guy.
I'm a list guy. And in this list, it's a bunch of would you rathers.
Ooh.
And with these would you rathers,
There's a horror movie called Would You Rather.
Is there?
Yeah.
Okay, well
They
maybe
play it
you'll
at
watch.
dinner. And it's
Maybe
like,
you
would you
won't.
rather get your hand cut off or your eye poked out?
Maybe you won't
What
watch
would you
it
rather
tonight.
get your hand cut off or your eye poked out? It's a tough. one.
Both eyes?
One eye. But
Pain
one hand.
aside?
No, with pain.
Hand cut off?
Yeah, and
Or eye poked out? Hand cut off, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh?
Because I'm thinking more of the vanity conversation, like someone with one eye not as attractive as someone with one hand.
Wow, a group of people just got offended.
That's just my opinion. If you're
Dodge
into that,
your
you're into-
lowercase
having said
J's.
that, patches are pretty cool. Eye patches are pretty
you
cool.
could be an eye patch guy.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So there you go.
But
Deep thoughts.
it depends on which eye and which hand. How about that?
Oh my
My left hand, I'm more willing to give up. My right hand, everything. I eat, I draw,
Yeah, but you would
masturbate.
you
It's
would
all
learn-
right.
You would learn how to use your left.
I wouldn't have the energy. I'm 41. I'm not learning how to write with my left hand. I don't write at all anymore.
You just proved your own point.
Would you rather? So these are all things like, again, we're talking about like the actual shit side of parenting because
Yeah.
it exists.
Yep.
And these are some shitty things that happen while parenting. And now I'm going to find out from you, and we can talk about it. Like, it doesn't have to just be you answering the question, but elaborating on why you chose that answer. Cool.
Candy down. Yeah.
Cool.
Cool, man.
Cool.
Cool.
Would you rather
Yes.
deal with your child having lice
Oof.
or your child having the stomach flu?
Ooh, lice.
Don't forget.
Oh.
Don't forget what comes with stomach flu. Like usually throwing up, diarrhea, like uncontrollable.
Yeah, but lice can spread all over the house.
Correct. Lice. Well, so can the flu. But lice is the answer. It has to be.
You
Lice
would
is-
rather have lice?
No, I'd rather have the stomach flu.
So
Lice
yeah.
is the worst one. Sorry. Would you rather deal? I'd rather deal with the stomach flu
yeah, well, but that, if one kid gets a stomach flu, you're all getting a stomach flu.
for sure. But lice is not just your hair. It's
They still
everyone's
do
hair.
lice checks at school.
I think they do. They do them like I know a lot of kids get them done right when they get back from camp, like sleepover camp. They go like instantly to get their heads checked to
Yeah,
be safe.
I don't think I ever had lice.
We had lice in our house a few times, like through my cousins and stuff. Like I remember we went, and so the reason why I fucking hate it is that like it's hard to get rid of, or at least it was. Maybe it's easier. Maybe there's better stuff now, like better shampoos and shit.
Oh, it's
They
bugs
used to
in
have the
your hair.
brushes. It's bugs in your hair.
Oh, yeah.
And then you have to like clean like sheets and all these different things. At least with stomach flu, like any mess that
You're
comes out,
cleaning sheets.
you're seeing it though. You know where the mess is. Lice, it's hidden. You
Yeah.
can't see it. You think it's everywhere. Your back's itching.
Yeah,
Your head,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
I can't live with the unknown.
No,
I rather so
I deal with the stomach
in the
flu.
vein of Halloween, I rather have a bad guy or a killer that I can see versus a ghost. I want to see the bad person. So same
sure.
thing, lice
Yeah. Okay.
versus stomach flu. Okay.
Yep, yep.
Would you rather? And so some of these things are you have to kind of project for yourself because
Sure.
you maybe haven't dealt with them yet, so you may not know like the real repercussions of what they actually feel like when it's happening.
I think
like
I can put two and two together.
you could put two and two
I think I
together,
can.
but
I can do
sometimes
it.
you can't until you're in it.
I think I can do it.
Okay,
Let's
well,
hear
that's
it.
why I'm
Let's
testing
go.
you. Would you rather clean a diaper blowout at 35,000 feet, so like on an airplane, or have your child vomit in the car on the freeway?
Blow it on the plane. It's not my own vehicle.
But there's
'Cause then
there's the embarrassment factor.
Who cares? It's a baby.
A blowout is fucking stinky.
Yeah,
so
that's-
you're reeking up an airplane. You're inconvenienced. Remember on the last podcast, you're constantly smiling at people saying hi, trying to be overly
Yeah.
polite. Imagine the utter shame. I know the baby crying. Okay, that's expected, but a disgusting blowout.
It
shit,
happens.
It
I'd
happens.
rather-
No, because your car is like it's in my self-contained area. I can get it cleaned. I can do that, and I don't need to
I
feel
hate
awkward
vomit.
for a long
I
flight.
would deal with shit over vomit any day.
Really?
I hate vomit.
Okay, but you're gonna be dealing with shit. You currently deal with shit
Yeah, but he just it's like a fucking log.
right now.
Yeah.
Would you rather go grocery shopping with a annoying whiny kid, or go to a Target with a hungry cranky kid? So you may
It's
not
the
know.
same
Same thing.
shit.
Depends on why they're whiny. Let's skip that.
I
one.
would go to Target just because we don't have it
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
so
Target's so good.
any chance I get to go
Would
to
you gotta
Target.
go to Target? Yeah, I'll go to
I'll go to
Target.
Target.
I'll go to Target.
Yeah.
Would you rather find a month-old sippy cup filled with milk,
Ooh, no.
or find a faucet that has been on all day long?
Faucet that's been on all day
Those
long.
are terrible comparisons.
I guess
Ugh, that
I've
milk
had
is
situations
gross.
where I've left like a protein shake cup in my car
Yeah.
in like the summer, and then you open it and it's
Oh,
the worst
it's
smell.
rank.
So I just throw it out. That's it.
Yes.
You
Some
just
things
throw it
are
out.
past the point of
Yeah.
saving.
No, even if you could save it, I don't want to
No,
deal
but
with
I'm saying
that.
it's like you're not dealing with
No,
that. It's not worth saving.
absolutely not.
Put it down.
Yeah, throw that shit out.
Would you rather would you rather clean up grape juice from your carpet or clean permanent marker off the walls? And I've dealt with some of these things before. So your
What color-
kid,
What color carpet?
okay, grape juice on a light gray beige carpet,
That shit ain't coming out.
permanent marker on the wall.
I think you can get permanent marker off.
You probably can, and worst case scenario, you can just paint over it. It's cheap. It's a cheaper option to fix.
Well,
If
painting's expensive.
you don't need to paint your whole wall. You can literally just paint that
You
spot with
can-
the right color.
see,
It blends.
You think it does?
I know it does. I've done it.
No, it's not perfect.
It's
man.
perfect.
It's not perfect.
It's perfect.
It's not perfect. See that spot right there? Not perfect.
Perfect.
It's like shinier. It's different.
It also
never the
depends.
same.
It also depends on the amount,
It
right?
also
Like
depends on the color.
no, but
Or
like
is she
yes,
like drawing like a Picasso on your fucking wall?
how much
Or
markers
I
on
hate
your wall?
mom.
But think about like how much markers on your wall and how much grape juice spilled. If it's like a fucking teaspoon
Yeah,
of
I
grape
think
juice,
that's situational.
situational. Would you rather?
Are you talking carpet or a rug?
I'm talking about
Because rug you can send out to get fixed.
carpet.
Yeah, then you have a bit more of a problem.
You haven't done these yet, but I have both of these, and they're both horrible. I don't know what my answer is. Would you rather step on a Lego
Oof.
or be headbutted by a toddler?
So I've done both in my lifetime.
With who?
I got headbutted by Asher the other day. My
really?
nose, it sucked.
The worst.
And stepping on Lego hurts too. But I would say probably step on Lego because I don't want my face getting bruised.
I agree.
Yeah.
No bruises on the face, and also
Lego
that-
sucks though.
it does.
But like I know he's gonna get into it. My nephews loved
Sometimes
it.
they get into it.
They
Like
have some really cool Lego.
None of my kids really got into Lego as of yet.
But that's because they had shit Lego as a kid.
my kids.
No, I'm saying like the kid Lego's not as cool as like
no, like even-
building like a fucking guitar.
but they're
Fender
old enough to
guitar.
get good, cool Lego. When we go down that aisle at Target, they're just not interested.
You got to take them to the Lego store. They need to.
They've
see
been to the
magic.
Lego store. They're not
Have
interested.
they been to Legoland?
They've been to Lego everything.
They need to see the
They've
magic.
been to Lego Universe.
The
Which-
Lego movies are actually really good. I like the Lego
Yeah.
movies.
Well, I told you the new Pharrell movie's all in Lego.
Yeah, no, I know that, but
You don't know why you say that like that?
because I know that.
I'm just saying, like we're talking about Lego
And, like
movies.
the Lego,
did you know?
like the Lego Batman video games. That's a good one.
Lego everything is great.
Yeah,
my kids
exactly.
don't like it.
Damn
Would
it.
you rather get a wiggly kid into a snowsuit? We just talked about this, or apply sunscreen to a squirmy kid.
Sunscreen.
Yeah, because you can use a spray sunscreen.
That's what I was just have them
Douse 'em.
rotate.
Douse them.
Yeah, I think spray sunscreen's one of the best inventions in this world.
It just goes so quick, and like with sunscreen, like Jamie's like all about the right non-chemical sunscreens, and they're always
God.
very chalky and shit. It's kind of annoying. I hate the summer for sunscreen. So.
You hate summer.
No, I like summer, but I just don't like the summer because of sunscreen.
I think you've mentioned that before.
I did.
Yeah,
I brought it up, I think, when Schreiber was on.
I was just gonna
something.
say that. Yeah.
Would you rather get up at 5 a.m.
I do.
with an energetic kid, or stay up till 2 a.m. with a hyper kid?
I feel if you stay up with a hyper kid, it's going to be a worse day the next day, just because they're going to be
Cranky.
overtired,
Yeah, cranky.
right? So I would say
Good point.
I'd rather be up at 5 and then
'Cause the
have him go
kid's
down
likely
for his
well
nap, and you
rested.
can kind of chill. The whole sleep when they nap thing isn't a thing. It's not a thing. Like you can't sleep when they nap if you live in the real world.
It's tough.
It's very
Yeah,
tough.
just
That's such bullshit.
Find the time and
all
be able
you
to
new
coordinate.
parents out there, sleeping when they nap is not a thing. So don't listen to that.
Yeah, don't
Expect
bet the farm
that.
on it.
Yeah.
In other words, like
Yeah.
you might get it, you might find moments of napping, but it usually doesn't work
There's
out.
a funny TikTok video of that. Be like, oh, sleep when they nap. And he's out on a walk with the baby, and the baby's napping. And he just like lies on the ground on the street and just starts sleeping.
Exactly.
'Cause,
Or
like,
like,
it's just
or
not
you're
a-
driving, my kid's sitting in the back. I'm like, okay.
Right, yep.
Boom, off a
Yeah,
bridge.
and you just roll and it explodes.
Don't sleep it when they nap.
Yeah, no, it's you can't do it. And then like for me, I'd be anticipating them waking up, so I wouldn't fall asleep. I would just keep like thinking they're gonna wake up. They're gonna wake up.
Yeah, and ruin your sleep at
Yeah.
the worst possible time.
Interrupted sleep, man. It's a killer.
It kills 9 out of 10 Americans.
I would say so. It's I get it. Trust
Based
me,
on a
there's-
stat I made
there's
up for
been
this conversation.
some days where I'm just like I
Some days
just don't know how I'm
wake up
functioning right
to-
now. But
Like,
yeah, I'd
like right
rather
at this moment.
because I remember like when I was a kid, if I went to like a sleepover or something, I would be like a nightmare the next
You
day.
feel like you feel so shitty when
I
you
just-
don't get sleep. Sleep is so important, and I'm such a fan of sleep these
I
days. Like
wish I remembered
look
what that
forward
was
to it.
like.
No, but like you value it more when you have kids, and so that's a good one. Like I hate kids because my sleep.
That's because your kid
has
is
been
still
messed
in your
up.
bed.
No, but
dude.
even if he wasn't, like just the idea, like again, waking up on a Saturday, if I want to sleep till 9:15 or something, I don't have that anymore. There is no relief. There is no moment. My biggest moment is when I'm like working from home, and around like 3:45, I can go up to my bed and lie there for 20 minutes before my kids come home, and before, like after I'm done working. So I hate the lack of sleep, because that doesn't end. I mean, it will end because eventually, like your kids get to an age where they sleep.
I
in.
love how you think you're going to sleep in Vegas, but that time change is going to fuck you up.
I adjust quickly.
You're not the first night.
I will.
You think so?
Well, because I'm going back in time. So in other words, if I can stay up to like the normal bedtime, Toronto time there. So like if I go to bed at 10 o'clock, let's
That's what
say
I
as an
thought.
example,
That's what I thought.
I'll try to stay up till 10 and go to bed.
I stayed up till midnight and still woke up at 4 in the morning or 3 in the morning.
Still better than
It's not.
it's still waking up at your own volition
I guess so.
versus being forced out of sleep.
I guess so.
Anything that you have that makes you hate being a dad and having kids.
No, it's I don't think I hate anything.
We're exaggerating. We're hyperbolizing for the purpose of this conversation, but like, it's like, fuck, this is gone. I don't get, we talked about the movies. Like, damn, this is not, I don't get to do this, and I love to do this.
Yeah, like I still have a bit of freedom now. We have a bit more because we do have the nanny, and like Jess is kind of working again. It's I want to say like the alone time that Jess and I had, not
Oh,
like
sexy time.
No, not that, because that's still good. But like the just like the
You don't need to like
not
advertise that it's still good.
it's still it is
It's enough.
But the like I said, like the lazy Sundays where we would just like if it was raining out or
Or an
whatever,
adventure. You do like,
Yeah.
hey, you want to go do something cool and
or
fun?
just like hey, like be like hey, let's go to LA for the weekend, and like we can't do that now
no.
without having someone to
Babies
watch
hate
them,
LA.
or yeah, or but like anything, like just the little
So the impromptus are gone.
Everything has to be a bit more planned
Yeah.
and executed, and you got to bring stuff. I just got a new car seat for the car.
Why?
Like-
Oh, because he's changing sizes.
Well, because I have the first one that we had,
The bucket.
and Jess
is it?
has like she got one for her car because
Yeah,
she
I
drives
don't
with him a lot
remember
more than I do. But then I just ordered one, so like having like no breast milk splatter in the back of my car, or
Oh, wait till they get to the point where they're like eating Cheerios
but
and
that's
shit.
me. That's me.
Yeah, it's
already.
true.
I eat goldfish. I have car goldfish. I love goldfish and sour candy. It's like
You like
my-
goldfish?
I love goldfish.
Really?
I've loved goldfish
It's
since
such
I was a kid.
item.
Though.
It's a kid thing.
I love them. I really
Do
do.
you get all the different flavors?
No, see, I like the OG.
cheddar blast and
No, the salt and vinegar, and no, I like the OG.
yeah. You buy them in
Goldfish.
little packets, or you get like a big guy.
Well, I got just like the paper bag, and I keep it in the side of my car. I'm in my car a lot. I drive a lot, and I need a drink and or snacks in my car every time I drive.
There's no
always.
nutrition to goldfish.
Yeah, that's fine, but
Put a carrot in there.
no,
Leave a celery stick.
you can't leave those in your car.
Leave it.
No, they'll get rotted, man.
Leave some milk,
No,
some old
that's-
milk.
See, that's horrible.
But then you start to appreciate the things like that, the freedoms that you get back as they get older. So like the freedom of like the car seat. Like now we're down to just like one real car seat. Like Joey and Sunny are essentially in just boosters now, which are just like a little. It's not anything. It's not attached to your car. It's just it rises them up. So the seatbelt.
Yeah.
And like getting that freedom back of like not strapping in so many kids, great. Getting the freedom back now that Atlas is out of like diapers, like not doing diapers at all anymore, except for like when I said he goes to sleep, is
But
great.
does he
So, like,
change himself in the morning? He takes his diaper off in the morning?
He
like,
pulls
throws
his
it out?
he pulls his diaper off in the morning. He
And
does
he-
not throw it out. He whips it across the room.
That's horrible.
9.5 times out of 10, his diaper is empty in the morning. It's not like he's not peeing every night. It's just a safety thing until we know for a
He
fact
doesn't
that
like
he can
poop,
hold it.
poop himself.
No,
Never
no, no.
poops
He
himself.
hasn't shit himself in a while. Sorry,
That's
poop.
good.
He hasn't made a poopy in a while
Okay.
in his pants or diaper.
Okay,
No,
that's
no.
good news.
He's actually really good at that. He did complex math the other day. It was like in his brain without, obviously he's not writing. So I go to him. I can share the video. I'm topless in it, so I don't know if I want to share it.
Yeah,
I
don't
can share
do
the audio because it's
Sure.
I'll share the audio. And so in this video that I'm about to share, or that I just shared,
What were we doing during this audio thing?
it's true.
Like,
cut
how
to
is
it.
that going to work?
Okay, fine. I got to figure out how to do this, but I'm going to
Okay.
explain it. And if I can splice it in, I'll splice it in.
Splice it in.
He's like, I'm like, how many people are in our family? And he goes like this: 1, 2, 4, 5. He goes 5. So he
Doesn't count
counts. He
Ruby.
knows whatever.
Doesn't count the
Doesn't
dog.
count the dog. And then I said, okay, if mommy went out, how many people would be at home? And he goes, 4. I'm like, what? I'm like, if mommy comes back, and then Joey and Sunny go out, how many are left? And he goes, 1, 2, 3. And I'm like, what? And I'm like, and if everyone goes out, but me and you are still here, how many are left? He goes, 2. And I'm like, you're a fucking genius. He's 3, and it's not about it's just that he's doing the ups and downs of the numbers in his head, and that's pretty amazing. And Sunny can't even do that right now. I'm like, how many people are in our house? Sunny, she goes, I will burn the house down.
She probably
No.
She probably does say that.
She says the funniest.
What
things.
are some of your favorite things about having kids?
Oh, that's
What's
not
your life
what
has
this
changed?
episode's about.
No, I'm curious now.
My favorite
Do
things.
you have more would you rathers?
I don't have any more.
Oh, okay.
Would you make one up for me? Improv boy. Come on, Second City.
Would you rather
Yeah.
go on a long road trip with no stops with all of your kids?
Yeah. How long is the road trip? Quickly.
15 hours.
No, there's nothing else. Or what? Blow
Or
the car up?
sit through 15 hours of dance recitals.
Nah, 50. Probably 15 hours of dance recitals. Only because if 100%. My kids sometimes in 20 minutes my car become impossible to deal with, and then add in the equation of bathroom,
Yeah.
and they're pissing and shitting up my whole car. Back to your point.
Yeah, but you have to
15
sit through
hours.
15 hours of
But
dance
my
recitals.
car
with them.
would be
They have
filled
to
to
get
the
up
brim with
and go.
urine.
They'd have
and
to stand
excrement.
up, and you're in the middle of the
sorry.
fucking row.
I misunderstood
With your
question.
kids.
I thought the recital
No.
was me watching.
No,
them.
not just you alone.
Just
like you're
enjoying
with
it?
your kids. One of the kids is on stage, but you're with the rest of the family directly in the middle.
I would. Oh my god.
There's never a good time to get up to go to the bathroom.
I would.
People are standing up and clapping. You're trying to maneuver Atlas.
Yeah. The answer is obvious. I'd kill myself.
Yeah, there you go.
I just fucking
Explode.
end it. I would just explode. That is a horrible would you rather. There's nothing for 15 hours with your kids. There's nothing you could have given me. 15 hours straight is just too many hours.
That's a lot of hours. What is the most amount of hours that you spent with your kids?
90 minutes tops. No, I don't know. It's
Well,
like
you drive to Florida,
Yeah,
and
but
you
we-
said it was enjoyable.
it's because we stopped.
How often do you stop in?
Every 2 to 3 hours.
That's horrible. And
No,
it's
it's
not
so
like
much
a
fun.
10-minute stop. They're lengthy.
Sometimes they're just a stretch. Like that's like there's like scenic pull offs and
Do you
stuff.
pull like the 90-second stretch? What's that from baseball? You put that song on. You give them 90
Seventh
seconds.
inning stretch.
Yeah, but it's like 90 seconds long.
It is. Yeah, it's exactly what we did. But no, driving to Florida was fun because we got to eat and explore and do things. And I don't know.
How easy is it to lose a kid when you're out traveling with all your kids?
I haven't
do you think-
lost one yet.
Home Alone is like,
No, that's impossible.
you don't think it's realistic?
I don't think it's realistic.
Really?
You
gets
check
on the
in.
wrong
You
plane?
check in.
Nowadays.
No, but I'm saying you check in to see your kids are there multiple times.
She thought the kid was there. It wasn't her kid.
No, but she
He
thought
looked like
she
Kevin.
thought she never looked at him. The mom never looked at him.
Yeah.
No, the sister counted
Yeah.
and went on the word. That wouldn't happen.
No?
The mom would at one point check in.
Well, if it was Joey, it could happen. If it was Sunny, no.
No, if we got to the like when they get to the airport, I mean they were late, so they were running, but still you
Are we
wouldn't.
talking about Home Alone 1?
That's one.
How did he?
Home Alone 2, he ended up boarding the wrong plane. That one's I mean that's not realistic. They wouldn't let you on a
These
plane.
days, it's not realistic.
Yeah, but that's more thing because that was at the last second. The
Didn't
first
he get
one,
on the plane because of ticket mismatch?
he
He had someone else's ticket.
No, he didn't. So what happened was that he's running to the airport. He's following his dad. Some guy in the same jacket with a similar haircut crosses his path. He starts following him. He's following this wrong guy towards the terminal,
Yeah.
up to the door, and runs into the girl boarding. And all the tickets fall.
Yeah.
And his ticket's in there.
Yeah.
It's the wrong ticket, but he gets on. She just lets him
That's
on.
believable.
That's more.
now it gets
That's
scanned.
more believable
Then they
because
make it at
again,
home.
it's at it's the last second, and then you're on a plane. The other one, it was literally like. They they drove from the airport. They got to the airport.
Yeah.
They went.
There
they
were a
got
lot of
on.
chances to notice that
Lots
Kevin
of
wasn't there.
chances to notice that your youngest kid wasn't there. Your youngest too.
He wasn't the youngest.
Yeah, he was the youngest.
No.
Yes, he was.
What's it called? The cousin.
That's
His
not.
brother.
That's not his. No, it's not his
The
brother.
one
It
who
was,
pees himself.
it was his cousin, not his brother.
His cousin.
But that's not in his family.
Okay.
The
But he
mom.
was on the trip.
I understand, but if I'm the parent,
Okay.
I'm looking more
You're not
after
the parent
my
for
kids.
all the kids.
Yes.
They must have been rich because they paid for that whole trip.
Crazy. They always talk about how could this family afford that house
Yeah.
and that trip.
Yeah.
2 trips, like Paris they were going to.
Even the amount of pizzas they ordered was outlandish. I order a lot of food.
they ordered a lot.
There was a lot of pizzas.
but not enough cheese pizza.
Not enough cheese pizza. No.
And that's all that Kevin eats. That's the
Yeah.
other mistake is that when you have that many kids, you're going to have way more cheese pizza because that's one thing I hate about kids now is I don't get to order the food I always like because I have to make sure that they're going to like it. Otherwise, we have to order separate things.
I always compromise though. It's always like what Jess wants or whatever.
For
So,
sure. But for kids, it's different because their palates are different. So at a young
do they
age,
all eat completely different things? Like what are
they
each
do
of their
like
favorite
different
foods
things.
right now?
Joey likes more like regular food now because she's older. So she'll eat like a cheeseburger with stuff on it. She'll eat this stuff. Atlas is still pretty basic. Like he eats everything
Shrimp.
at school. The only thing
He
he
just
loves
loves
shrimp.
shrimp.
He doesn't like vegetables. He hates vegetables
That's
like across the board.
Okay. Did he eat vegetables as a kid? Like as a baby?
He is a kid.
No.
No, he's just never. I mean, you don't eat vegetables as a baby, but
Why? Asher had green peppers and red peppers.
Yeah, but like you've had like full out pep. Yeah, but he's
Yeah.
not a baby anymore. He's like a
He's 10 months old.
toddler.
Yeah.
He's the size of a
No,
fucking.
he eats vegetables every day.
No, Mike. Yeah, they ate it when they were younger, before they realized what they like and what they don't like. They just eat,
I just
eat
feel
everything.
like he's gonna eat everything.
Yeah, it changes. Sunny used to be big and eat everything. Now she's our most picky eater.
What does she
So
eat?
it changes. She likes, I don't know. She likes basic stuff.
Like what?
She likes chicken fingers. She likes grilled cheese. She likes
The good stuff.
cereal.
What's her favorite cereal?
She really likes
they
rice.
eat-
She likes Rice Krispies a lot.
Are they eating sugar cereals?
We get them sometimes as a treat.
Okay.
I think in moderation. Like every now and then I'll come home from grocery shopping and bring like Fruit Loops because like
Fruit Loops are so good.
my kids.
But they all
like,
taste the same.
It's true. But they taste amazing. But
Yeah.
like, I think that you have to introduce certain things to them because I know that in my house growing up, I wasn't allowed. We didn't get anything, and I
Then you get to
wanted
buy-
it.
and you go to my
yeah, and
house.
or then I'd get money and go to the store and just like overbuy. So I think like you need to have a balance of like available stuff, but not only give them that stuff.
Yeah,
you
so
need
it was like
other
it was
stuff.
like my house because
Yeah.
the shit was there, and like.
And you didn't just eat it all. You
No,
weren't just
never.
like a exactly.
But even still, like I've got like a massive, insane candy drawer.
yeah.
And I'll have like a piece or two every other day.
So it's like it's a balance. But yeah, I hate that I don't get to like have first selection of like my thoughts.
You
when
guys
I
don't
wanna
order
eat.
separate stuff?
No, because usually we're trying to like either cook one meal or order
That camera stopped.
one meal. That's okay. We'll
Yeah,
wrap it
camera
up
stop.
then. We're good. It's
Yeah.
a shorter episode.
Yeah, shorter episode.
One of our cameras just went out for those of you that are listening. So that's a perfect time to say, like, although we hate our kids sometimes,
Yep.
the reality is we actually love them. But it is true. It's not all fun and games. It's not all happy and joy. It's tough. It's not easy being a parent. And it's not for everyone. I believe it's for me. I think that you believe it's for you
Yeah,
at this point.
to be honest, I love it. I
Love it.
never thought, and I was saying this today to my assistant Emily. Like, I get so excited to come home and see him. Like the last couple days, he's been having dinner when I come home, and he's in his in that high chair.
Yeah.
And he just like rocks back and forth and gets
his excitement.
he gets so stoked to see me.
It's the feedback
And
that
it's
you get
so-
as they get older that gets you excited.
It's
Like,
so funny.
like one day they're gonna run to you at the door and
Yeah, I
hug you.
know.
Like that shit is honestly the best. And then it fades, right? So like enjoy those moments.
hate you.
And hate. Yeah, I hate you, mom. Nobody understands me. I wish emo came back.
It's back.
It's back.
Emo's massive.
But
man. Emo
yeah,
music's massive.
It's fun to complain. It's important sometimes to talk about the shitty sides of it because
Yeah, it's not all
it's-
fucking roses.
It's real. It's real life, and is a real life decision. So think it over.
Yeah,
think it
just
over.
Think it over.
Buy
Yeah.
buy a prophylactic.
And listen to the Dad Collective podcast to get a whole ton of perspective.
Yeah, and get a shirt.
And get a shirt, get some merch because it's actually really freaking cool.
And
And
we'll-
the hoodies are super comfortable. Like I've worn it every single day since I got them. And I'm rotating between the black and
You
the
wash it? You
tan
don't
one.
know.
Yeah, I wash the black.
You don't
one.
need to wash hoodies daily though, unless they get dirty.
No.
because they're the exterior.
Yeah, I always wear a t-shirt.
It's not like underwear, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And where can they find this stuff?
The link is in our bio, and if you are listening to our audio stuff, to our voices in your car, wherever you listen to the
Hey there.
podcast stuff, make
Should we
sure
do an
you
ASMR
rate us.
episode?
Say what?
We should do an ASMR episode one day.
Probably not.
Just
I
do
don't
the whole
think
thing.
that- I
Make
don't-
sure you rate us.
I don't think that's popular anymore.
No, it's over.
But yeah, if you're listening on any of the audio platforms, rate us 5 stars, share it with a friend. If they're in some long commutes or you're up at, you're late, it's up late, you're up early, just give us a listen because we're entertaining. At
Laugh
least-
along with Carson and Paul.
Yeah, we think we're entertaining. If you are watching on the YouTube, make sure you smash that like button, hit that subscribe and that little bell so you know when we upload, and leave a comment. Let us know what you hate about your kids or you love about them. Or just leave us a comment because we like comments. We do. And it doesn't happen enough for us.
No, it makes us feel good about our lives.
Yeah, exactly.
Tell us some of the things you hate about being a parent.
Yeah.
Or things that, grind your gears.
Grind your gears.
And for those of you that don't know us, I'm Daniel.
I'm Paul,
And this has been another wonderful, lovely, beautiful episode of
the Dad Collective podcast.
Do you forget what we are or do you just
Radio
pause for
show. It was dramatic, man.
listen to us on the radio?
And my edible kicked in. Have a good night.
I'm seeing stars.
The Dad Collective, that's the show. With two young dads to let you know the ups and